Hello Gemini, welcome or welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica and this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is your Mercury Retrograde Tarot and Oracle reading. This is going to be under the sign of Sagittarius from November 25th through December 15th. We are currently in the pre-retrograde shadow right now at the time of this reading, and the post-retrograde shadow ends on January 3rd. So we're jumping in here with the power of surrender for Gemini. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make others happy. Okay, so maybe you're like, I haven't been people-pleasing. What are you talking about? But stop and think. Like, are you tired lately? Are you like, oh my God, I can't believe I have another meeting? Or, oh, like there's another get-together with people and like you're feeling, oh, that's the cue right there to take a look at, am I people pleasing? If someone's going to be upset with you for not being able to make it, if it's a social thing, and then, it's time to take a look at that connection. If it's a work thing, and you have to go, right? Go, you do what you have to do, but see what you can do to not let it drain you as much as it may be. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay, so that's interesting. I can't wait to see what we get from the tarot. So this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. What else do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So check your other placements if you feel drawn to. There could be additional messages there for you. All right, so wow, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 9 of Swords. Interesting. So let's get some more clarifiers here and then we'll go deeper. Okay, so we have the Star, and you know what? I'm going to put these back. I did shuffle very thoroughly, but those two came out in the last reading, so I always put cards back in different spots in the deck too, but I'm just feeling like some energy from the last reading is still kind of hanging around. So I just wanted to clear that by doing a couple more shuffles. And if those cards are meant to come out or messages similar, they will. Okay, we have Justice, Eight of Cups, and the Sun. I want to look at the bottom. Two of Swords, Gemini. So this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords are air energy. So you might be feeling like you're shooting in the dark with something and you don't like that feeling. Something that you've been worried about isn't as bad as it seems, because we have the 9 of Swords as well, and I'm feeling that energy here too. Okay, so surrendering to your soul's path is being clarified by the 10 of Pentacles and Justice. So karmic justice is coming through here for you. You could be dealing with a Libra, possibly. Not necessarily, of course. Something that has to do with money. Maybe you haven't really been paid what you're worth. Always, like, never leave a job if you need the money, okay, until you have something new. Not saying you should do that, but I feel like you're building a legacy. Maybe you don't realize it just yet because you're thinking things should have been bigger by now. But I feel like, surrendering to your soul's path is also saying that you're on the right path. If you're dealing with the law in some way, like signing a contract or something like that, especially during Mercury retrograde, make sure that everything in it that's supposed to be there is there and that it's worded properly. Don't sign anything until it is. I'm just trying to feel this energy. Gemini, I don't feel like this is really like you, but there's something you don't want to look at, because with that Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I'll turn that over. And I also happen to be noticing the witch on this card, because this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. She's peeking out from under the blindfold. I think you're catching something that you knew was there but didn't want to see. Okay, it could have to do with money and finance. It could have to do with something you didn't want to deal with. Also, being that I just ended up seeing a peek of what's below this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's whatever you've been worried about, again, is not as bad as it seems. Things are going to go in the right direction for you. You're meant to have like more security. You might be very secure right now, but you're meant to have more. I think you're meant to, if you have pets, I think you're meant to take in more animals or help more animals in some way. Queen of Wands and Eight of Cups. So this is clarifying surrender, the habit of people pleasing. So you're people pleasing because a lot of people are admiring you. They want to be with you. They want to be with Gemini. So the Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, but I feel like this is like emanating your energy here. Like everybody's like, Gemini, I want to be with you. I like you. And you're like, God, I didn't think it was a bad thing to be popular, but I really don't want to be popular. So some of you might be feeling this. Not that you don't like to socialize or talk to people or whatever, because Gemini tends to, not all Gemini. I'm not putting this all like in the same basket or whatever that expression is. I'm not putting a blanket on it. Some old-fashioned expression. What is that? Someone told me once when I was much younger, like, don't put a something on it. Like, don't generalize, I guess. But you're walking away from something. You're finally like, all right, you know what? Maybe this was okay before. Maybe this was cool before, but it ain't cool no more. I'm done. Like, you're not mad. You're just like, ugh. Like, I'm done with that. I'm done with it. Like, just don't want to think about it anymore. Surrender to non-action. We have the Nine of Swords and the Sun. So know, again, that whatever you might be worried about, it's not as bad as it seems. If you're feeling like you can't get all the things done that you need to get done, I told another sign this, like, change your schedule around. Spread out everything you want to do over a few days. I feel like, Gemini, if you have an important appointment coming up, don't reschedule it this time if you don't have to. But I would definitely make sure you confirm it. If you normally get a confirmation call and you didn't get one, call and make sure you're still booked, okay? The Sun is beautiful. It's abundant, happy, lighthearted energy. I think by walking away from something, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did that and I am never going back. I feel really excited for you, Gemini. Like, that part of the reading made me like, yes, this is awesome. All right, so this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot. What else for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. And also, if you're not yet subscribed, please do. And anyone who is subscribed, hit all notifications so you don't miss anything. Okay. My Patreon link is below too if you're interested in exclusive readings for members only. Release. Okay, so this is equivalent to the Death card in the traditional tarot. Wait, yeah. Or wait, the Tower? I can't remember. Yeah, the Death card. Archangel Azrael is represented here. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. And this is a spiritual transformation. So that's really awesome. And that validates a lot of what I said in this reading. So I feel so blessed when that happens, when like cards validate like that. And look at this, another major arcana, the Empress. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, possibly Gemini, not necessarily. I guess I have to put out there every now and then. These are general readings, right? So only take what resonates. This is Archangel Gabriel represented here. Time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity, which we were getting as well with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the, all right, we'll take them. The Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. Those two cards insisted on coming out. We have a natural born leader. That is you, Gemini. You were born to lead others. It is a part of your life's path. And we have inner child. So that was the master number 11. Here we have 71 and 8 with inner child. This is validating the 8 of cups to me. It's time to walk away. You are currently healing old emotional wounds, and that's why you realize it's time to move on from something. Awesome messages, Gemini, if I can get that out. Thank you for being here. Please comment below if this resonated, or just say that you're here. That will be awesome. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you again soon.